Let's check up. Let's check up. Pull up a chair for the Midweek Checkup Nov.
Welcome to the Midweek Checkup. My name is Lindsey, Blair, and I'm joined by Bobby Gilles. This past Sunday, Pastor Jonah preached the gospel of God's kingdom from Genesis 2, verses 15 through 17. He urged us to work for Genesis moments marked by generosity that will bless future generations. I loved how Jonah asked us to consider how our posture would change if we embraced our sacred responsibility as God's image bearers. What if we stepped into our homes, jobs, communities, and relationships looking to bless others rather than to take? Bobby, before we recap the sermon, did you have any general thoughts?
Thought it was great. Wonderful sermon. Let's just dive right in. Whoever missed the sermon or needs help remembering, here's a quick recap.
Jonah said that this text in Genesis not only shows us our sacred mission, but it shows us our sacred responsibility. This is communicated to us through the two mission imperatives God gave us: to tend the garden and to watch over it. How do we become generative people? How do we do beautiful, beneficial work? Tend and watch. And to tend means to work and serve. We look at what God has entrusted to us and we ask, how can we get to work on this?
And what does it mean to serve as we work? It means to take a posture of cultivation, not consumption. We ask, how can I make this beautiful? How can I be of benefit? So our first mission imperative is to tend the garden, which involves work and service. Our second imperative is to watch. In the Old Testament, this word most often means to guard and protect. Think of soldiers keeping watch over a town gate.
So we work what has been entrusted to us, and we guard and protect it. This is what it means to be a generative Christian. And when we think generative, we should also think Genesis, generous, and generational. Generative people look for Genesis moments, which are new beginnings that inspire. These Genesis moments require generosity. We prioritize beauty over utility and generosity over greed.
One of the greatest acts of generosity is to give your death away. And this simply means living with an awareness that people will live after us, be it our children, our friends' children, or simply the next generation in our communities. Christians embrace generational thinking. Live with an awareness that an image bearer of God will be in your home after you.
This is the pattern of Christ, to inspire through generosity that extends to generations. He comes and displays a life fully alive for us. He does not cling to his rights or privileges or riches, but he gives them freely away and abundantly, even to the point of giving his death away. If this is the way of God and the way of God's Son, then it must be the way of God's people too.
And this coming Sunday, we'll look at a consistent, embodied rhythm that provides concrete experiences of our sacred God. So join us, bring a friend.